For the first time, I really saw the healing nature of music, you know, and how powerful it was. And I guess that started to shift everything that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, I still have a global vision for my music and taking it all over the world, but I guess my intentions are different. You know, and you'd be using that as a platform to do the kind of work like Bono's doing, you know, with the amazing work he's doing in Africa and such.
So you could still have a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And you can still have many mansions.
It's just going to be an electric Ferrari, you know, 'cause it won't be polluting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start to talk about some of the countries you've been in. I want to show some of the photos. Okay, now where is this? You are in India, right?
Yeah, that is in a city called Pune.
Okay.
And Ahmednagar is the actual city just outside of Pune. And these people were the untouchables there. And that day there was probably about
The untouchables? Like people can't touch them?
No, what it is, it's the lowest caste system in India. And so they are considered sort of, people treat them with less respect than anyone else in the country. They won't even look them in the eyes there. And so we brought a whole bunch of supplies with us to that place, and it was just amazing. They actually wrapped my head in that turban, and they did this whole ceremony when I was walking out from the car, but it was all in Hindi, so I didn't understand what was going on, and they put a bindi on me, and they were dropping rose petals everywhere I was walking, and I was thinking, that was strange. And so I was up on stage, and the principal from the school said, "Why are you laughing? This isn't funny." And I'm thinking they're just having fun with the tourists with their turban. He said that we did this whole ceremony to turn you into a god because we can't believe that somebody thought we were important enough to come all the way from Canada to perform for. And it was just the most humbling, beautiful experience. They were so adoring. And even though there's probably about 3,500 kids, and then the whole communities came. So I don't know how many thousand people there were in the end, but while I was playing, and somebody donated a big sound system and a big stage, it was absolute silence while I was playing, and then they would go crazy, and then I would get up to the next song. I mean, just with total reverence, and I just felt, you know, such a connection. And my father's Bengali, so I'm actually half East Indian. So it was the first time that I had a chance to connect with my culture like that, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
Let's look at this next picture. Now this is, where are you?
This is in Nepal.
Okay.
This is in a place called Nagakort, which is, my understanding is that it's one of the, or if not the highest restaurant and hotel in the world.
Okay.
And so I actually went up on top of the hotel on the bricks where they were doing a bunch of construction. So I had to be on not only the highest hotel, but on the highest part of the hotel to pose up there for a picture. So that was, again, that was very close to Mount Everest. So they're actually called the Himalayas. So in the background, they're all there, but it was a little bit overcast that day. It was absolutely beautiful. So I was performing in front of Hindu and Buddhist temples and all kind of stuff there. And so I was singing at the restaurant as well. And it was interesting. Some days I was singing 3-4 concerts a day.
Okay.
You know, and it was just a dream come true. It's what I love to do.
Wow. That's busy.
Yeah.
But I think when we're in our purpose and in our passion, we love being busy and the day's full with what we're doing. You know, that's my experience.
And the more energy you put out, it was like I had more energy than ever, no matter what I was doing physically, and when you're doing music and you're connecting with people and that energy is circulating between you.
Yes.
You know, it's just beautiful. I can go all day.
Yes.
Day and night like that, you know.
It's being served by your own service. That's what it is.
That's great. Yeah, being
that's
served
what
by
it
your
is.
own service.
I've seen clients, I've done a 3-hour workshop and seen 10 clients afterwards, back to back, like with, like you know, and had the same kind of energy. I was loving everything that I did so much, and it fed me so that I just kept going, and it was just like, oh, I'm so gifted to be able to do the work and what was happening. And so I understand totally that when we're on purpose, and that energy and the praise, thanksgiving, and the appreciation that comes back, it just makes you so humble and so grateful and energized.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally.
So I'm going to get, what's this next picture?
Oh,
I love this picture.
This was amazing. This is just outside, this is in Kenya, just outside Nairobi. And this, again, we came into the community, and all the kids lined the laneways singing these songs for us. And we came in, and so I'm actually teaching them. I have a song called Skies Are Blue on my CD that it's just a really fun one to teach. I'll teach the chorus and the bridge to the song. And when I was doing this particular photo, there's this part that goes bop, bop, a do. And so I was teaching this to them, and they're cracking up laughing. Now, everywhere I would go for the first couple of weeks, everyone was cracking up, and I couldn't figure out what was so funny. And a lot of the signs there are in Swahili and in English. I was calling it Swiglish. And So there was this big raid sign that said, "Raid kills doo-doo's dead." So I think they thought I was singing about bugs. I don't know. But it was just absolutely amazing. You know, and these kids, and this is probably maybe 1/10 of the people that were in the picture. All the kids were in front like that, and the whole community again had come in. And so I taught them this song, and hearing like, you know, hundreds and, you know, probably over 1,000 people singing that way, you know, while I'm singing this song, it was just amazing. Amazing.
That's an amazing experience.
And music, and you know, we would come in and the kids wouldn't know who we were, the community, the teachers, so there's a little bit of distance there. As soon as I would get out the guitar and start playing, all of a sudden they'd be jumping on us, and there was this instant. Again, music is the international language.
Yes.
I mean, it's something you feel, and a lot of them didn't speak English. They didn't know what I was saying, but there was that beautiful openness between us because of the music.
Yes. Okay, so this next one.
This is in Peru, just outside of Lima.
Okay.
And
they're
again,
all in uniform.
You know, what was amazing in those countries is that education was such an absolute privilege, and most kids wouldn't be able to go, but yet they would have these beautiful press suits that would be immaculate, but yet they may go home to a shanty later, but their uniform would be just totally cared for.
Wow.
You know, and they may not even have books and stuff, but they would have these proper pressed uniforms. And again,
it's like having a satellite dish strapped to your
shopping cart. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, and we actually had a big soccer game with all these kids later. It's like Team Canada versus Team Peru. It was a blast.
Okay. Good deal. You're just having fun, huh?
Well, I bought one of the things that Walmart donated was a bunch of soccer balls to me. So we pumped up all these soccer balls, and it's their sport there.
Okay.
You know, or football they call it there. You know?
Yeah. Fun. And so we've looked at the pictures, but there weren't any for Costa Rica, and I just want to hear about that experience that you had there. Why you went, what you were doing. Just give us some.
Costa Rica was really a unique experience because it started out as a vacation trip. I was going down there to surf and do some touring around and stuff like that. And I decided that I wanted to perform there. And this time I didn't have an organization for this trip. And I was at the farmer's market in Hollywood, and I had met someone a week previous and told them I was going to Costa Rica, and I was, you know, looking for somewhere to sing. And no, just I was going to Costa Rica. So she came up to me and she said, "Oh, you're going next week?" And I said, "Yeah," and that I still haven't found anywhere to sing. She said, "Well, my husband's brother runs an orphanage in San Jose in Costa Rica." I mean, the chances of that happening, so he was there. So she said he's going to talk to his brother and see if we can set something up. So it's just amazing how spirit works.